Today, we're really honing in, focusing on a specific piece of guidance aimed directly at teachers.
That's right. It's about tackling a really common cognitive trap.
One that can seriously hinder learning. We're talking about the Dunning-Kruger effect, right?
Exactly. The sources define it pretty clearly. It's where learners, well, they tend to overestimate their own competence.
And this isn't just arrogance, is it? The material suggests it often comes from something more subtle.
Yeah, it often stems from passive consumption. Reading something, watching a video, feeling like you get it just because it seems familiar.
Recognition mistaken for actual understanding.
Precisely. And the platform materials we're looking at call that resulting fragile knowledge basic learning.
Basic learning. Okay, so what does that mean in their context? Is it just like rote memorization?
Not quite even that, sometimes. It's more like surface-level familiarity. You recognize the terms, maybe the general idea, but you can't really apply it.
Ah, so you couldn't explain it to someone else or use it to solve a new problem.
Exactly. It's fragile knowledge.
Right.
The kind that evaporates almost as soon as you close the book. It's this false sense of fluency you get from, well, easy passive reading.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So if passive consumption is the root issue, the platform strategy is to force the opposite.
Right. Active engagement. And their mechanism for this, the core of it, seems to be these 100 deep learning tasks.
100, that sounds intensive. What makes these tasks different from just, say, regular homework assignments?
Well, it seems to be the intensity, but also the nature of the tasks. They're designed to force active processing, things like retrieval, application, synthesis, not just recognizing information.
So pushing past that comfortable familiarity.
Yes, introducing what they call beneficial friction. It sounds like these aren't simple quizzes. Maybe tasks like teaching the concept back or arguing different sides, things that really force you to grapple with the material.
That intense commitment, then, is designed to shatter that illusion of competence you get from just skimming.
It has to, right?
Yeah.
You're moving from, I feel like I know this,
Hmm.
to here is objective proof of what I can and cannot do.
So you trade that fuzzy feeling of confidence for, well, cold, hard performance data.
Exactly. And that's the key outcome, according to the sources. Students gain a much more accurate, sometimes brutally honest understanding of where they truly stand.
No more hiding behind, yeah, I think I get it. The platform shows you in real time.
Real-time data, not just self-reported confidence levels, which we know can be wildly inaccurate because of Dunning-Kruger.
And facing that reality, even if it's tough, is what kickstarts the change.
That seems to be the idea. It forces a mindset shift, away from just wanting to feel smart towards intellectual humility.
And willingness to see the gaps.
Yes, and seeing those gaps fuels the drive for continuous improvement, which the sources stress is absolutely crucial for reaching genuine mastery. You can't master something if you mistakenly think you already have.
And this directly benefits the teacher, too, which is the focus of this particular section we're analyzing.
Absolutely. That's a huge takeaway for educators. This real-time data isn't just for the student's self-awareness.
How does it empower the teacher specifically?
Well, instead of guessing why a student is struggling based on vague feedback or maybe even misplaced confidence, the teacher sees the data. They see precisely where the bottlenecks are.
Ah, so it's not just Sarah's finding this topic hard.
It's Sarah is consistently struggling when asked to apply concept X in scenario Y. It allows for incredibly targeted instruction.
Moving away from one-size-fits-all teaching towards really specific interventions based on actual performance gaps.
Exactly. Effective targeted guidance driven by data, not just intuition or student self-assessment.
So it all loops back. The friction from those 100 demanding tasks isn't just busy work. It's what generates the data.
The data that dispels the illusion of fluency, that basic learning.
And simultaneously gives the teacher the diagnostic tools they need. The hard work creates the clarity.
Precisely. It actively locks in the knowledge in a way passive methods just can't.
Which brings us to a final thought, something for you, the listener, to mull over.
Yeah, think about this. The sources emphasize that confronting your weaknesses head-on is absolutely essential for growth. This system is built to expose those weaknesses through data.
It seems quite demanding mentally.
It does. So, if facing your own limitations and mistakes is so critical for mastery, what does it tell us about the learning environment needed? What conditions are necessary if even a system like this, designed for high performance, has to guarantee complete privacy, psychological safety, so learners feel safe enough to actually look at their shortcomings, make those errors, and develop that essential intellectual humility? What's that need for safety imply about the path to true expertise?